Welcome to Coreum Concepts, the best source of news, research, and interviews for Coreum and its interoperable communities. Thanks for stopping by the channel today. I got a full episode of breaking news, updates, and just a lot of exciting things to share. So let's just get right into it. First of all, I've been working in the background here and building a website. It's just about ready to deploy. Got a lot of exciting things I got planned for it in the months and year ahead here, so just keep your eye open for that. I'll be announcing more about it soon. Stickers, I've mailed some stickers out to a few different countries now, some loyal supporters, so thank you guys very much. Look for your stickers to arrive in your mailboxes soon. You know who you are, and I appreciate all your support. Those stickers will come with a little bit of utility, and I'll get more into that in the days, weeks ahead here. So yeah, a lot of exciting things going on. Really trying to build a channel up. Got some things going on in the background. Can't quite share them yet, but anyways, for now, trying to grow the channel. So I have a contest promotion going right now. I bought 2 Core Apes. They just released their first airdrop here yesterday. So if I can pass that on to one of my loyal followers, supporters, nothing would make me happier. So I'm taking one of the 2, going to give one away if we can hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube by the end of June. And so far I'm pleased with the response, but I really need everybody's help to make this happen. Need to grow about 400 followers between now and then, so I really need everybody to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Definitely like, share, and comment on the video. It just helps the algorithm pick it up and get it distributed. Really want to get this channel built up and ready for the things that come that are planning. Get this channel built and ready for what's coming ahead in the next year. So I appreciate everybody's support. Let's just get into it here now. So this just broke just as I was about to make the video here tonight. Coreum Punks is coming May 10th to the XRP ledger. There's only going to be 500 released in this first batch at a cost of 30 XRP each. I have the white list. It's a preliminary white list, or I have the white paper, but I told there's still some slight revisions to be made to it, so not quite going to share that yet, but I will go through it once it's ready. I'm told the website for Coreum Punks will be ready this week, and you can go check out their verified profile on Sologenic NFT Marketplace. So you can just head to my Twitter, click the link from there, or just head to sologenic.org and keep your eyes out. May 10th. It's going to be hard to get a hold of one, only 500 at 30 XRP, so you're going to have to be quick. There's a little peek at the punks that are coming our way. And checking in on the markets, total crypto market cap 1.156 trillion. Gold just pulled back a bit from its recent high of 2080, currently sitting at 2016. Silver sitting at 2564. Still great opportunities lie ahead for silver, in my opinion. It's got a long ways to go. The DXY is sitting at 101, and Coreum is had a strong 24 hours, up almost 10%, sitting at 25.58, up 6% on the last week, still down 11% in the last month. Sologenic coming in just under 13 cents, and XRP 45.816. Bitcoin trading just shy of $29,000. Coreum on the daily chart has a lot to show here today. That Coreum on the daily chart here is showing some very bullish movement, in my opinion. Not just the fact that I've been watching this pattern, hopefully that it was going to make a double bottom. A little early to say that it has, but it's certainly a nice start to it if it is in fact taking off from a double bottom. But this is what I'm really impressed about here. You look at the volume. The last time we had volume this high, March 23rd. Does everybody remember what March 23rd was? That's right. It was a day before the snapshot. So you can see leading up to the snapshot, see how far back we got to go here. February 23rd, we had that volume spike. And back in December. So a lot of volume, and that volume's coming after the last 25 million were airdropped. We got the X-Core airdrop coming up, and in a couple more weeks after that, we're going to have our second 25 million being dropped. We're still expecting the makeup pool for solo holders, the undistributed Coreum that was in the pool that's yet to be distributed. So to see this, not just the price action so much, but just the actual volume coming in right now is very encouraging, and I think it's just going to point to a very strong movement for moving forward here. Fear and Greed crypto index here, we're sitting at 64. You can see we've been in this range for a while. Last month, same thing, 64. Means it's time to be cautious. There's going to be people taking profits based on this alone. It's market's getting a little hot. Meme coins are starting to take off and do crazy things. So yeah, just be careful out there. Checking out Mint and Scan by Cosmos Station, just under 2.5 million blocks. Bonded tokens has increased a bit here lately, 144.92 million tokens, 11.16% inflation rate, 37.11% stake in APR in Cosmos Station. Checking on our validators, Cosmos Station still holding that top spot, 18,262,000 tokens locked up. BitChute 17,613,000. Zen Lounge in third, 17,779,000. Got a great update from Zen Lounge on YouTube today. I'm going to be sharing a little later in the video. You're not going to want to miss that if you haven't seen it yet. 007 Coreum's creeping up in there too, holding fifth spot right now at 6,589,000. So that's really good to see. What I wanted to show down here is this Bumbaloo Byte Stake, our new validator, Solo Nation. Everybody's picking up nicely, so obviously the community is helping support these validators. It's really good to see that the distribution's heading their way. It's very important to keep this decentralized as possible. You can see here, we just have to get to the top 6 to get 51% of the voting power. So, we'll want to be mindful that we don't get too top heavy up there. Spread those next airdrops around so we can balance this out a little bit. That's a nice thing. By distributing your tokens evenly amongst many validators, it actually benefits you by minimizing the risk to slashing. So, it's a multi-pronged benefit to decentralize your delegated tokens. And then checking in with the leaderboard, 32 of 42 validators. Block time still sit at 1.83 seconds. On Cosmos Station wallet, every time just fast, smooth, no complaints at all. I've been using the Cosmos Station wallet since the Coreum mainnet launch. Haven't had any issues. Love it. Very easy, nice and clean. Everything works as expected every time. So I haven't tried any others just because I've been so happy with Cosmos Station. So can't speak so much to those. But if you haven't moved your Coreum over from the XRP ledger yet, highly recommend the Cosmos Station wallet. It's easy. Go to the sologenic.org website. There's a button there to bridge. It's a simple click process and you're done. And speaking of new validators, I did hear rumor Core Apes are supposed to be getting their own validator on here too. So our community validator list looks like it's going to be growing again. One of my favorite quotes from Reza is, it's going to change everything. And he was referring to Coreum. And Uphold has really been supportive of Coreum and the XRP ledger and XRP in itself. They've never delisted it, always been there to support the community. And this week's token spotlight is on Coreum. And one thing I'd just like to point out here is learn how Coreum is changing the game. Layer 1 proof of stake blockchain is actually a bonded proof of stake blockchain. It's designed to cater to enterprises and claims to be the fastest blockchain. Discover Coreum here at uphold.com. So really nice to see them supporting Coreum. And I see a lot of interaction with Uphold and Coreum and Sologenic recently, and it's very interesting. I think it speaks very well to the projects because Uphold is known for being very diligent on scrutinizing projects before they list them on the platform. So Uphold has recently, back May 4th, started distributing the airdrop for the first Coreum airdrop that we received earlier. So it's nice to see that they got that out. There's another one coming up here. 3 more to go, in fact. So nice to see that that's all squared away and we can all just look forward to our next one. And here's Nancy Beaton with Uphold, hanging out with Favio in Vegas. Lots of good energy between the two companies, it looks like. So it'll just be interesting to see how that relationship develops moving forward. And as you can see here, Nancy Beaton was in Las Vegas to attend XRP Las Vegas, and she was a speaker there also. And they were discussing bringing asset tokenizations to new markets. So hopefully be able to get some feedback from what went on there. And speaking of XRP Las Vegas, looks like it was a smashing success. It's nice to see all the positive vibes. The XRP community certainly deserves it. And it was great that the event that Brad put on for the community was sold out and smashing success here, obviously. And I'll let him describe it in his words. Come on in.
XRP Las Vegas event, and let me tell you, there's a lot of people out there who are hoping we would fail, and they're on the wrong side of history today.
They're on the wrong side of history, he says. So yeah, it's great to see that it was a sold out event for Brad. He puts a lot of work and energy into the community, and it's good that everybody had such an amazing time. And as you can see here, got John Deaton, Brad Garlinghouse, Mr. Intuitive, DAI, powerhouse there. And this is exciting to see too. You look at the banner here, got Coreum Sologenic dead center. I first noticed, I think it was Ray Fuentes from Link2's picture that he had up posted. Couldn't help but notice the Coreum was just dead center above the in focus in frame. So it was really good to see that Coreum and Sologenic were supporting the event and on prominently displayed. It's very good. But obviously, as you can see in the previous picture, when Brad made the surprise visit, they changed the banner, or maybe they had a second one in the room, I guess. But I heard that the banner was changed, and it's a Ripple banner, but it's still got the Sologenic on there. So just something I noticed. And here you have Favio with Expector, Bob Way, and Reggie, the new network expansion director. And great news for Expector. They recently applied for the XRPL Accelerator program and were accepted. So they are hopefully moving on to stage 2, technical business strategy review. So congrats to the Expector team. One of the visionaries of Core Council, Albert. He is a prominent businessman in the Philippines with his own fintech company. And here he's posted, invited to speak in Taiwan about how to break the chains of poverty for Philippine migrant workers. Had the pleasure to briefly chat with Audrey, the digital minister of Taiwan. He's ahead of the times. You might want to keep your eye on Coreum and adopt smart token programmable CBDCs. So our dear friend Albert is in Taiwan giving a presentation, and if anybody's spent any time with Albert, you know that he loves to share his passion and knowledge for Coreum, and I'm sure every minute he certainly did so with the Minister of Digital Affairs in Taiwan. And looking at that, Audrey Tang, the digital minister, you see here the Ministry of Digital Affairs. There he is there. Quite a thorough website they have here. Went through it a little bit. Major policies, digital service, communications and cyber resilience, democracy network, cybersecurity, their digital strategy, digital industries. There's a lot of valuable information in here. Some of their partners. So then you look at major policies. The Ministry of Digital Affairs is responsible for promoting Taiwan's overall digital policy innovation and reform by consolidating the 5 major fields of telecommunications, information, cybersecurity, internet, and communications. MODA plans digital development policies and coordinates infrastructure, environment preparation, and resource management to ensure national cybersecurity, encourage cross-sectional digital transformation, and enhance digital resilience for all. So they plan to promote national digitalization strategy and coordinate a plan for resource and plan resources for policies. Popularize communication infrastructures and reinforce communication network resilience. Allocate and manage digital communication resources in advance and ensure public interest. Deepen digital applications and improve government efficiency. Participate in international democratic networks and increase Taiwan's contributions to the international community. Plan open source software and use distributed digital certification mechanisms, incubating and promoting innovative domestic and international digital democratic applications to create a diverse digital development environment. Form a democratic social dialogue and collaboration mechanisms to collectively plan net zero digitalization policies, gathering Taiwan's net zero digital communities while facilitating international and interdisciplinary partnerships. Yeah, so good for you, Albert. It's good to see. There's a lot to go through here. I guess I kind of drift off on these things. I enjoy the research part of it, but really nice to see. There's Albert, Digital Minister of Affairs for Taiwan. Good for you, Albert. Continually proving he's a great ambassador and leader for the Coreum ecosystem and community. So thanks again, Albert, for all your contributions. This is where I stumbled across Albert back in November 12th, 2022. At that time, there was very little information online, especially on Twitter, about Coreum and what its plans were. And here this Guy comes out of nowhere and he's talking about he's at the Bank of England Museum, and transitioning the new financial system, and this is what caught my eye here. I came to the exhibition to tell you all that Coreum will be the center of the financial system. So for those that don't know the story, I thought, well, who the heck is this guy? I can't find much information at all, and this guy seems to think he knows that it's going to be part of the next financial system. So I just started following him, and for those that know Albert, know he spent a lot of time in Twitter Spaces and on Twitter and everywhere he could, just to spread the word of Coreum and share its story. And if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't have been at Coronova. So just a great person and great visionary and great ambassador. Moving on, Zeeves, they have a webinar series that's going on. I caught the first one. It was on DAOs last week. Very good, very informative, and at the end there was plenty of time for question and answers. So highly encourage, check out what they're putting out for educational content in these webinars. This one coming up here on May 13th is DEX, lending, stablecoins, yield farming, governance, smart contracts, and prediction markets, the core components of DeFi. So hit that link if you want to register for that. There's no cost, but very informative, and just another way that Zeeves is contributing to our community. So a shout out to them. And I found this interesting. I don't get as much time as I like to research anymore, but when you see this put out, there's a lot of information on here. A lot of these decentralized science projects, many of us have never heard of, but some of them we have. And it's just interesting to use something like this as a launch pad of doing some investigative and research and maybe finding the odd gem here and there. So just thought I'd share that with those of you that like to dig into things. I think there's probably a few gems hidden within here. So as I said earlier, Zen Lounge posted an update here about Vegas. And the first part that most excited me is he had a interview with Fabio and Chris and Reggie from Sologenic. It's not out yet, but he does tease it a little bit here. Just share a little bit.
Yo everyone, it is Cinco de Mayo. We are here live in Las Vegas for XRP Vegas, and we just got done filming an hour-long deep dive into Sologenic and Coreum ecosystem. I'm with Fabio, Chris, Reggie, and we're going to blow your minds with this video. It's going to take 1 to 2 days to publish, but it's going to be coming to the Zen Lounge YouTube page real soon. So stay tuned. Go solo.
So yeah, it's going to be exciting to see what came out of that interview for sure. And then this part here was from Zen Lounge, also from the XRP Las Vegas, when Brad was addressing the community, and I just thought it was really classy of him, much like he always is, of course. But I just thought I'd share it with everybody that might not have heard it here.
To a bunch of you, as I have met a number of you tonight, I'm here to thank you. And I appreciate that you're thanking me, but I'm here to thank you for all that you have done to support this effort. Truly, it does take an army. And this army has been incredible in supporting the army. We're going to win this thing. Yeah!
So there you go, guys. A well-deserved nod from Brad Garlinghouse to the community. And then to top that off, we're going to win this thing. So Thank you everybody for your support. Please try and spread the message that we want to grow this channel by subscribing, liking, commenting, good, bad, or otherwise. All the feedback helps get us into the algorithm and shown far and wide. So thank you all. Peace and prosperity to you all. Take care.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engine full power and lift off as far as 4:37. Go Falcon, go Starlink. Falcon is pitching downrange.
Incredible views that we've been seeing, you can see that Falcon 9 has lifted off from pad 39A, carrying our Starlink payload into space. Now we are throttling down the engines in preparation for Max Q. Max Q is the largest structural load that the vehicle will see on ascent.
Max Q.
There's that call up, and we have passed through Max Q. And next up, we do have 4 events happening. That will be MECO, stage separation, SES-1, and then fairing deployment. MECO is main engine cutoff, and that's where all 9 of those engines that you see right now lit up on the first stage, those will shut down and help slow the stage down in preparation for stage separation. That will be when the first stage separates from the second stage. First stage will make its way back down to Earth and land on our drone ship. Just read the instructions.